Hey everyone, a couple of months ago I made a video on a game called Soko Chess, which is a game that's similar to Sokoban plus chess, where you had to push all of the enemy pieces into their targets without getting captured. Well, now we have SokoChess White, which is a spin-off game without enemy pieces. So the game works otherwise as normal, and it'll be interesting to compare the two because there was some priority nonsense in the original game that, I mean, it's a variation, so there's probably good things and not so good things about the two. If you were to compare them, but I think I'll be happy that there's no more priority. That will probably happen. Anyway, you can see I'm just moving the rook around and pushing the pawn. For 5, let's go. Diagonal. So now I want to see, how does diagonal work? I guess it would trigger depending on if there's a diagonal there. Okay. So it will allow you to act like it's capturing a piece if there's an ally in there. These pawns are up ahead, which means that I'm going to need to find a way... Wait, can I diagonally push them, or is that a problem? Okay. So I'm going to need to push these down because the pawn targets are below. Actually, I might be able to do this. Well, here's the problem, though. I will not be able to find a way to... Oh, I can, actually, if I do this. There we go. That's nice. That's a way to get the pawn back into the middle, which is good. Now I'm going to push this, and I have the rook prepared here. So there we go. And into the slot. And then get the rooks onto the targets. There we go. Level 5, rook and pawns. So the only way these can go to the right is diagonally, or if the rook pushes it to the right. This will probably be diagonal entirely, though. We can kind of push each other up there. This pawn looks a little stuck. Probably undo some of that, right? How is that? That's gonna need to like do that to get something here, maybe. And then I hope that the rook doesn't get trapped. Like maybe I can do that, and then the rook comes and then pushes this pawn into position for the final target. There we go. Level 6, bishop's burden. Ah, nice. We got the bishop here. Bishop needs to be here. Do the pawns need to help and push each other up? It seems like what we might want to do. I'll just do this. How is the pawn going to go to this row? That seems like, that actually seems more like I would like to do this, but then this pawn would somehow... Because I don't want that to happen, but this pawn definitely needs to help in order to get this to the right side. Let's try something like this. Can we just go down here? Yes, we can! Okay, whoops. No, didn't need to do that. There we go. And now this pawn can capture and move diagonally up left. And while we do it, here's level 7. What's Frostbite? It's frozen. Probably means that I can only push it out. And did that also unfreeze the other piece? Well, anyway. And Frostbite, does that stay on the board? I don't think so. So, okay. Frostbite's the new mechanic where if you go on a Frostbite piece, that piece can no longer move. And it probably needs to be pushed away. It also blocks the movement of pieces, I guess. Huh. And, okay, whenever it's moved, the Frostbite goes away, which is nice to know about. So there we go. Now the Frostbite is out. Oh, and then we just win. Because I can use the rook as the thing that gets over here. Freeze and push. We can also capture the Frostbite target. It counts as a thing that can be targeted. So... How is the bishop? The bishop is going to need to be the last thing in, which is, I don't know how it's going to happen. That must happen by, like, it's in the middle, right? It would make sense if it got there because it was in the middle. I just can't have... This is not working right now, but if it was in one of these lanes, I could just simply move forward, and that's what we would want. So maybe one of these is moving forward normally. Can this... It cannot move up and then displace the bishop. Can also push that here. Well, okay. Well, we got it then. All we need to do is push it one more time, and we can just ignore that other frostbite thing. 10. And, okay. There's a lot of snowflakes here. I can do that to get rid of the entire row here. I don't know if that's good. That doesn't seem good, does it? I want to undo that. So the rook's in the way. Okay. Now, is there anything we can do here? It seems like it's gonna be a little hard for the rook to be involved. Maybe like this? That work? Problem is we can't get the bishop off of this this color, right? So like if I do that, then there's no way for me to hit the rook. Well, no, if the rook pushes the bishop, it can start targeting other colors. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that seems like what we're going for. That's nice. Alright. Hit the bishop and then hit it back toward back to the light color. Whoops. And no, I didn't mean to do this. There we go. There we go. Nice achievement. Let's go to level 11 with a new background. 3 choices of frostbite here. Is there any... Which one is the best target to get rid of? We can like even... Can we get this bishop off this color? Seems hard to have that happen. You can undo the pawns issue, actually. But then the still need to be pushed out, which isn't good. I can actually get the bishop, like, here, which is interesting, because I can do that and then push it out. Maybe that's good. And, I mean, it seems like there's... Why would we ever want frostbite is a good question to ask, and I feel like there are very few times we would want it. Mostly it would be to allow the pawn to capture. Now this needs to be out of the way because the rook needs to go in it, so something like that. Okay, and should this be, is this just the win now? Because I can do that, push that in here, and there we go, rook's in position. 12. Great. Nice, we've come full circle, and it's just Sokoban again. Okay. Very nice. 13. How does this... Not sure that interacts any differently. I know I cannot multi-push, seemingly, though. Yeah, I cannot multi-push these boxes. What is the difference between a frostbited and a normal one? It really does not seem like there's a difference. Well, anyway, I can just get past here. 14. Well, okay. That bishop needs to go there, and we need to do this in a way where the bishop changes color. Yep, there we go. Whoops, no. The bishop changes color to the dark squares, and we can just get that rook in there. Hello, knight. That needs to... Wait. Knight swap. Alright, I remember that rule. At first I didn't remember it, but yeah, knight swap with their target. Okay. Oh, geez. Crates. And all of the... How does pawn interact? I think it pushes, yes. Right, but it's actually not very good for it to push, I think. I think pawns is... Pawn is just a little too OP. I mean, knight is just a little too OP, and maybe you can do the entire level with just the knight, maybe? Actually... I'll need to get into that square. I'm making such a mess right now, but you can do that, and that brings that pawn in position. I don't know if I need to show this. I can do that. Got that one. Yeah, it looks like you can do the whole level without ever actually moving the pawns. So there you go. 17. So now, bishop, one on each color, and probably will stay that way, considering pawns cannot push. So, now lack of multi-push prevents us from doing this. It would be nice to get this over. And part of that would probably be getting all these boxes just completely out of here. Although, I don't know if I've messed up this path already. We would want a way to get to this side, which is not possible with what I've just done. Well, no. The one exception that I didn't do is use boxes. For example, if I did this and a box was here, this pawn could move up and to the right, and I can push it back down. I'm going to try a different tactic here, where I do what I just said I would do. Although I don't want anything to get stuck. That is the annoying bit, but... Here and here. No, well, it's fine. Okay. I keep doing that misclick a lot. That's probably a sign of something, I don't know. Or like, fail to change character. Actually, I can just do this, right? Yes. Just do that. And switch to bishop, and there we go. 18. What? Alright, cool. Do I need to do all of them? Looks like I need to do that, yes. So, explode all the pawns is also a necessary condition to win. I love all these freaking sounds for entering a level. Just great. So what do we have? We just have a pawn. This feels like it wants to get out of here. I can freeze that and it doesn't really matter, right? Feels like the bishop is the one that wants to get frozen and then unfrozen. Now we need to make room for whatever is happening. And the pawn is definitely the one that dies here. This is weird. Is there no way for me to get this out of here? I cannot push that again. I can do that, and there we go. That's what I wanted to see, and there we go. Now that's gone. We still need one last step where the bishop gets hit onto here. Once again, I need to do that. Here we go. Alright, 20. There are a lot of these bombs. And the target... It's possible that a box is the target, right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. We have enough. I can't count. I rage quit the game during this level. It's probably not even hard. But anyway, I skipped that entire footage. It's just like, it seems overwhelming, but I think 3 boxes go, 3 boxes go in the trasher, and 1 pawn goes in the trasher, so it should be an easy puzzle. I cannot go past bombs, yeah? Alright, so let's put this bomb in, and then we should be fine. Wait, oh, no. Oh, I need 2, I really should have taken a look at that. I need both pawns back and 1 bishop down. Okay. So both pawns need to stay. Why do I need 2 bishops again? Okay, That pawn's gonna get thrown out later. Okay. Now the pawns, which should not be a difficult thing. Oops. Here. Pawn goes in. Knock this off of here. And do the same thing here. So, not hard at all, but it was, like, visually overwhelming, and so I stopped playing the game for a while. Okay, we're done here. Knights swap, so we can't do that, but knights will swap. I guess there's 2 pawns at the back, and they need to be alive. I believe the whole idea must be that we're going to use the pawns and then hit them into the bombs. That must be the only way. Does that need to go back, though? I have the feeling that we're going to need to get this back in its original spot or something, because something feels off. Like, we need another bomb explosion here. Oh wait, I can just do this for this one. That's nice. And again, all bombs need to go, so... Here, and then knock this bomb in here. I'm noticing that there feels like there's a bit of an issue with the interface, and like I constantly mess up that particular move. Like whether I swap or not, when I'm already selecting a piece. Anyway, we're done here, I think. And just blow up that knight, and there we go. 22. What is no crates allowed? We got a lot of pawns here for the whole pawn feast scheme. And I mean, let's just knock one of the bombs in. Do I need 4 pawns? Yes? Okay. I guess I'll knock that in here. Just win now? No, we still need the rook in there, which is important, right? I'll freeze that, and there we go. We win. 23. Gates. That's a new mechanic. It's not labeled which are the Right, which of the gates corresponds to what? This can go diagonally. Do we want... This is the most chess-like, or puzzle-like thing I've seen, I think. Look, we need this... This pawn needs to... Oh, just to send up. That's easy. Okay. And still, I will need to... Okay, both of them are past it now. Is this pawn... That pawn has no way of getting out, right? So that's not actually good. We want to do that. Oh, that's Something still seems off. I need to get past it. Doesn't work, right? Because I need to do that, get past it. Unless we hold it open. Okay, we must be holding it open. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because there was no way to do that while keeping that one up. There we go. Okay, 24 is a block path. Gates. We can open that easily. Is there a problem? I mean, we can keep it open, but... One of them can be frostbitten open. Is everything past the gates? I would say the answer is no, and there's still a problem here. Something's off. I don't know what, though. Maybe it's this one that should go up instead, so that we have this, and... No, because the middle one is the one that needs to... And this, of course, can't move in on its own. So I'm still screwed somehow. I really overcomplicated this, because all I really need to do is keep the same number of things on the left and the right. So I just need to keep it when frozen or not. So I do all this stuff, do this, and then it's an equal number on the left and the right, which is intuitively good. There we go, we've all held the gates open, and there we go. Imprisoned Knight. That looks like the bombs are... We're gonna need that out because it seems like we got a bunch of pieces, and let's hold down this button first of all. Well, and okay, let's just take care of this first. Actually, I'm not sure the crate is the one that's supposed to hold this down, but anyway, we got the knight out now, and we're going to use this rook to just push it all the way to the right. Swap it with the button. No! Swap it with the button. There we go. That feels good to me. Considering the... Wait. I was gonna get out. Okay, just like that. Easy. And now... I think that the pawn wants to come out now. No, I don't want that move. Here. Pawn comes out to knock the other one in. Now, I think I'm going to need to do this again in a slightly, but not significantly harder way. Where the knight needs to go here. It shouldn't be hard. Just do that. And... yeah, so here, here, here. And then the... No! God damn. Here. And there we go. There's the knight in position 26. There's a crate here. Does it need to push down this button? Well, we can't... We need this down, first of all. So... what, do we need to do tricks with the rook and getting rid of the freeze? Because that seems like what we need to do, but there isn't that many good places to do that. I can, of course, switch the... switch it like that. Okay, that freed up a bunch of things, and it feels like there's no good reason to want freeze in the first place, so we should prioritize this. Now, what is this for? Like, I kind of know what it's for. It's just like, do I hold this down? Well, first of all, whatever we do here, we, one, don't want the freezing in, and two, we want the box out. So now that it's out, we should just be able to hold it down and just easily win now. Okay, there we go. Rook is there just so that I can knock it in with the bishop, and there we go. Bishop's trial. Bishop is locked by a bunch of things. So I don't want to make this move because it traps that pawn, so probably do that. Then get down there and then hold the button down with the pawn like this. That looks like a good first step. And then what? Like, you do that, you get another pawn here to hold it down too. Right? Okay, now I'm a little unsure. Look, this is kind of nice what's happening here. if we could get one more pawn to this side, because there's no way to get more than one pawn through the tunnel. Okay, so like we can use this pawn and bishop and have them move over here. I'm not sure I like that particular positioning, but the whole point of this was so we could go up here, and then we could use the bishop to get something down here again. And to do that, probably use this pawn. Well, no, this is not the right way. Here, yes. Then we turn this way, and then another pawn is able to get through here, which is a good thing. So here, should be easy from here, but I want to prepare that pawn first, because we need to go through this. So rear that pawn, go here, and there we go. All comes together. Familiar cracks. I think this was in the original Soko Chess, right? But yeah, when you step over them, you can't use them as tiles anymore. Does it allow you to keep a crack? Yes, it does. You can keep the crack if another piece is pushing through it, I guess. But also destroys itself if it goes through the piece, which isn't great in this case. So I think the steps here are we drag one of the pawns over here. Okay, now we have the other pawn help to get the... Yep. We push the pawn forwards there, and then to the right. Oh, wow. Hi, knight. Well, doesn't seem like we can do much else, but we can keep that crack in there, right? Oh, yeah, this works fully. Right. Oh, queen's finally here. Alright, queen can move anywhere. Is king coming? Probably. So we got cracks and boxes. The boxes are going to be important. We're going to need to push the boxes into these, I believe, because we want... Only one pawn should be destroyed by the bombs. Let's try to set this up like this, maybe. Oh my gosh. That will bring one box over. And it's a little trapped, isn't it? Let's try immediately getting rid of a single pawn like this. And then our behavior with the knight. Unfortunately, we seem like it have to crack a tile to get this out, maybe? Well, that seemed a little fine, right? And I can get it out later. Oh, what? Oh, no! I just realized the knight is on this tile. Okay, which means I probably need to align for this box first instead. So I want to get to the left side, so I need to make some room like this, get rid of the bomb, and get the knight here. Then we need to get that back out. Not sure we can do that easily. I mean, we can do that to kind of keep the crack on the tile, maybe. Let's undo that first. Maybe I want to be here first. Then I knock it away with the queen. Wait, no. Knock it to the right, I think. Then swap. Then the queen is still around to push it in. I think this is it, actually. Yeah, now this is easy, right? Knock it away. Nice. Okay. And then down here. That looked really complicated, and I still use this cracked tile, but still. That's a nice level. Okay. How far we are. I think that's a fine place to call it. 30 levels done, and introduce the queen at the end. I think there's going to be other mechanics. Like, I've seen a promotion mechanic as well. Anyway, see ya.